When something in your life makes you feel a certain way and think about it a lot, you are being affected by that situation. It could be an event, a person, or a condition that is influencing your emotions and thoughts. This, in turn, changes how you act and react to the world around you. If you find yourself consistently feeling and thinking the same way, your life tends to stay the same. People often blame their unhappiness, frustration, or sadness on external factors like conditions or other people. This mindset makes us feel like we have no control, turning us into victims of our circumstances. Essentially, our lives are controlled by the environment, shaping our thoughts and emotions. The key idea here is that if you can change the way you think and feel, you might be able to create different outcomes in your life. Instead of feeling like a victim, you can start believing that you are the one creating your life. This involves thinking differently and feeling differently in the face of challenging circumstances. If you can successfully do this, you may notice positive outcomes and events in your life. Our goal is to help people reverse this process. Every aspect of your life, including people, situations, and possessions, is mapped in your brain. Your brain acts as a record of your past experiences and learnings. Your personality, which is a combination of how you think, act, and feel, is influenced by your brain's neural networks. Understanding this, you can consider changing your life by changing how you think, act, and feel. Since your brain is shaped by your past, by actively modifying these aspects, you can potentially create a new and improved version of yourself. Learning, from a neuroscientific perspective, involves neurons forming connections in response to new information, essentially upgrading your brain. So, your brain is a product of your past experiences, and by actively changing your thoughts, actions, and feelings, you can potentially reshape your brain and create a more positive and fulfilling life. When you learn something new, your brain creates connections. These connections become long-term memories when you repeat a thought, choice, behavior, experience, or emotion. The more you repeat these things, the stronger the connections become. This helps in sustaining long-term memories. Your senses connect you to the outside world, and your brain records these experiences. When you have a highly emotional event, whether it's good or bad, it gets deeply embedded in your brain as a memory. This is how memories are formed, by interacting with the world around you. Most people, before even reaching for their cell phones in the morning, think about familiar things from the past. This includes people, objects, places, and experiences, all of which are mapped in the brain. Often, people associate specific feelings with these memories. This cycle makes the external environment control their thoughts and feelings, turning them into victims of their own mental programming. Here's a suggestion. Instead of immediately getting lost in familiar thoughts, why not use that moment to program new behaviors or rehearse a different way of being? By consciously choosing how to respond in various situations, you can evolve your experience positively. It's like being in the game of life, actively participating rather than being a spectator. This mental programming starts even before checking the cell phone. Many people wake up thinking about their problems, which are essentially memories connected to certain people, objects, times, and places. If these thoughts make them feel unhappy, their body gets stuck in the past. If you believe that your thoughts shape your destiny and your feelings are tied to the past, your life is likely to remain the same. The key is to think beyond your current feelings and understand that your thoughts don't have to dictate your destiny. By consciously choosing new thoughts and feelings, you can break free from the predictability of the past and embrace the unknown possibilities that life offers. The unknown is all about things that are unfamiliar and uncertain. It's like a mystery. but it's also exciting because it happens in unexpected ways. Now think about your daily routine and how much space you leave for the unknown. If you stick to the same routine, thinking the same thoughts, making the same choices, and following programmed habits, you end up recreating the same experiences. When you do this repeatedly, your brain gets used to it. It becomes automatically programmed to follow the same sequences effortlessly. Even individual steps merge into one complete step, making your thinking repetitive. When you think about something familiar, like an experience or a person, it automatically creates the anticipation of how you'll feel. If you can predict the feeling, you're still in the known. For example, if you're about to have a meeting with the same team you've worked with for years, just thinking about it can make you feel the way you felt in the past. This predictability means you're likely to create more of the same. Now imagine emotions as energy in motion. When someone enters a room with a strong emotion, you can feel their energy. Different emotions emit different frequencies. Positive emotions like love, joy, and gratitude have higher frequencies, while negative ones like fear and anger have lower frequencies. If you keep thinking the same thoughts and feeling the same emotions, you're essentially broadcasting the same energy and information. This means you're sending out the same message repeatedly. If your energy is tied to past experiences, it continues to create the same future. To change your life, you need to change your energy. This involves altering how you think and feel. If your attention is on familiar emotions connected to past events, your energy stays in the past as well. So the key is to shift your focus and energy toward new thoughts and emotions to create a different future. If you like the information so far, subscribe to our channel. When you keep thinking about your past or planning your future with the same routine every day, you're using us. You can see yourself objectively. Learning comes from mistakes, and the brain learns from surprises. Evolution happens when you meet challenges with a higher level of mind. The toughest part of any battle is the final one. When your body and mind scream that you can't go further, it's about evolving beyond that urge to stop and return to the familiar world. When you keep pushing through challenges, you step into the unknown. Sooner or later, you start breaking free from emotional habits that hold you back. As you move past guilt, suffering, fear, frustration, resentment, or feeling unworthy, you release your body from the chains of those old emotions that tie you to the past. This liberation brings back energy to you. As your body releases stored emotional energy, it stops being controlled by past emotions. Beyond fear, you find courage. Beyond lack, you find wholeness. Beyond doubt, you discover certainty. Surrendering anger or hatred opens the door to love and compassion. The energy was always there, just stored in your body. Now you can use it to create a new destiny. Overcoming yourself or the memory of who you used to be breaks the bonds with everything keeping you connected to your past. Once you conquer anger or frustration, the energy trapped in the past returns to you. This liberated creative energy forms a protective field around your body. To have a successful meditation, give yourself enough time. Rushing through it leads to distractions. Allocate more time than you think you need. Some days, finding the present moment happens quickly. Other days, it takes time. If you're aware of thoughts tied to old feelings, stopping them breaks the conditioning of your body and signals different genes. Emotions come from experiences, and the environment signals genes. When you stop feeling old emotions, you change your genetic program. This transformation affects your body on multiple levels, preventing disease caused by long-term stress. As you overcome familiar thoughts and emotions, you change your genetic program and no longer condition your body for stress. If done correctly, you energetically, neurologically, biologically, chemically, hormonally, and genetically alter your predictable future and familiar past. By avoiding the same old neural networks and returning to the present moment, you call energy back to yourself. The familiar past and predictable future no longer exist, and you find yourself in the generous present moment with the energy to create. The effort to break through and find this moment is always worth it. I encourage you to take a moment to subscribe, like, and share this video with others. By subscribing, you'll stay connected with our community, and hitting that like button lets us know you appreciate the content. Sharing is caring, so spread the inspiration and knowledge with your friends and family. Let's continue this journey together towards growth and transformation. Thank you for being a part of our community.